Hi and welcome to my soul tribe. My name is Miriam Rose. This channel is dedicated to spirituality, makeup, as well as commentary. I upload 3 times a week, so please like, subscribe, comment down below and share my videos. And please join me on Instagram for all the latest updates. Today I would like to teach you, or show you more like it, 3 simple steps on how to work out your soul path number. But before we go into that, let me tell you a very short story. It's inspirational and it's interesting. Let's see what you think of it. And comment down below and let me know what your thoughts of this story are. People used to visit this very wise man. This wise man lived in the village, and whenever people had a problem or they had something to complain about, they would always go and visit the wise old man. As time went by, he became really weary of all the complaints. He was saying, okay, people think of me as being wise and people respect me in the village as an elder, but why should I constantly listen to everybody's problems? I have a feeling that it's time to teach those whinges a good lesson so that they stop complaining to me all the time, because I'm over it. So one day people came around to his place and they said, you know, we have this problem, we can't work it out, what are we going to do? Tell us what to do. We don't know what to do. And it kept going on and on and on. And he just had enough. So because he was wise and he was smart, instead of just telling them off and sending them away, he decided to be quite clever. So he told all the people that came to complain to him a very funny joke. It was so funny that everybody was just roaring with laughter. They thought it was hilarious. Then he retold the very same joke all over again. People kind of stopped and thought for a minute, and a few people laughed again. Yet, a few people, he got a bit of a response, but not as big as the first one. So then, instead of just stopping, he turns around and tells the same story again, a funny story to everyone. Now at this point, people are just looking at each other and going, what's going on? This is not funny anymore. I'm not laughing anymore. And they said, why are you telling us the same story over and over and over again? You told us the first time, yeah, it was really funny, we all had a good laugh, but you told us again, it was funny, but now you told us the third time, like we already know the story, it's not funny anymore, we don't want to laugh anymore. And he said, if the story is not funny to you, after me telling you the story over and over again, then why do you keep complaining about the same thing over and over again, instead of doing something about fixing your problem? So that's the little story, a little inspirational story. Let me know what you think of it. Basically, the story is called Stop Wasting Your Time Complaining. Why cry over the same problem over and over again rather than fixing it? That's the gist of the story. Now let's go into an interesting subject. I will teach you how to find out your soul path in like 5 minutes, and then you will know more about your personality. Now you can do this not only for yourself, but for your loved ones, for your friends, your partners, your children, anyone that is keen to find out what their true personality is like, or you are keen to find out what their true personality is like. You might meet somebody and you might want to know a lot more about them, and the easiest way to do that is simply to ask them for their date of birth. It's that simple. And it's numerology. It's basic numerology. The way numerology works is 0 adds a strength to any number from 1 to 9. So for example, if someone is a number 10, then they're a number 1 plus a 0, meaning whatever the number 1 personality is, it becomes a lot more potent and powerful when you add the 0 at the end. But that, of course, doesn't happen all the time. It just depends on your date of birth. So I just picked a very random date of birth. It means nothing. It just, for the sake of this video, this little tutorial. Oh, the other thing I wanted to mention is in numerology, there are also 2 master numbers, 11 and 12. 11 and 12 are master numbers. These people are here. They were born here to come and master a task. They had to master something, to learn something. I've printed this out, so I will show it to you so it's nice and easy. I did a very simple, picked a number from the top of my head. So here we have a date of birth, 12th of the 12th, 1997. Now, how to work your soul path number. You add all the numbers together. 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 9 plus 7 plus 2 equals 25. Then you add 2 plus 5 equals 7. Now that's your soul path number. You can go to numerology.com, and I've actually printed out everything about the life path meaning of number 7 in numerology. Just as an example, I mean, you might have a different soul path number, and why I printed it is just to show you an example of how comprehensive numerology.com is when it comes to numbers. Numerology, I mean, you can find out the meaning behind your soul path number, your name. There are many things. A lot of information can be found on numerology.com. Now, the other thing that numerology.com tells you, and I'm not sponsored by them, I just use them as a reference point. The other thing, information that numerology.com tells you is the tarot from the major arcana, which coincides with number 7. So when we look at numerology and when we get our soul path number, we compare it to the major arcana of the tarot to give us a broader picture of our personality. So, and numerology.com actually tells you what coincides, what major arcana card coincides with your soul path. So number 7 soul path coincides, and I've highlighted this, I have made it in bold, with the Hermit. So I'm not going to read you everything, obviously, but so what you do is then you go to Google, it's that simple, and you ask Google, what's the meaning of the Hermit? And then, by the way, the Hermit looks like this. This is the Hermit from Tarot of the Major Arcana. And then you get the meaning of the Hermit as well as a whole list of your personality traits of your soul path number. For example, in Google, I'll just read you out what the Hermit means. I'm not going to read out the entire life path of a number 7, but you get the gist. You can work out your soul path number, then go to numerology.com, read up on your particular soul path number depending on your date of birth, and then go to Google, and because numerology will tell you from the major arcana which card coincides with your soul path. In this case, it's the Hermit. So I'm not going to read you the whole life path of a number 7 meaning, but as I just wanted to show you that it's quite comprehensive. I will read you a small part of what the Hermit means. The Hermit suggests that you are in a phase of introspection where you are drawing your attention inwards and looking for answers within. You are in need of a period of inner reflection away from the current demands of your position. So basically, the hermit likes their own space and they're quite wise. They've got a beacon of light guiding them and showing them the path. But the hermit likes to go within, and he's the wise one and a little bit of a loner. So now you have learned exactly how to work out your soul path number. And that's it. That's all that I wanted to teach you today. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this was informative. Cosmic kisses to everyone. Till next time, bye for now.